I'm Dave Harding. This is a meditation designed to reboot your very being. So find yourself in a comfortable position, somewhere where you can relax and enjoy, certainly not while driving or any other attentive activities. Just somewhere where you can relax now. Just close your eyes and begin to relax more. It might help to focus on your breathing, as every breath allows you to relax. The more focused you are, the more relaxed you can be now. Just each breath, perhaps even slowing down, breathing deeper as you relax deeper. Just being aware of every breath in, perhaps noticing the temperature of the air, perhaps noticing the sound of your breathing, perhaps noticing the expansion of your chest and with the deep breaths of your tummy as well. That's breathing deep into the diaphragm. You may even notice any of the changes when you breathe out. The temperature of the air that you breathe out, the sound of your lungs and your diaphragm, and just anything else you notice about your breathing. And I'd like you to breathe in through your heart. Just noticing what happens to your breathing when you breathe in through your heart. Just deeper relaxed. More and more relaxed. We'll be going on a journey of the self, a journey quite like something you may not have experienced before, perhaps even unusual and enjoyable. Know that I'll be with you all the way. So you might find it easy to imagine one of those old country airfields before they used to pave them. They were just the ground and quite rickety even. So just imagine this airfield, which is quite unlike any other airfield you've ever seen before. For here there are no aeroplanes, there are no helicopters. Instead, there are just dragons, and dragons that are capable of carrying your being. So they'd have to be somewhat friendly to be able to do that. So as you make your way around the airfield, select the dragon that's right for you. And as you board the dragon, perhaps jumping on its back, the dragon begins to take those long, perhaps even awkward and lanky steps, just one after the other, that get quicker with each step as the wings expand, and all of a sudden it just takes off into the air. Perhaps a gentle flapping of the wings, only till in such time as it catches the air currents. So the air currents are allowed to sweep it up, higher and higher. floating on the air currents, just being guided in whatever direction the air currents want to take you. Just being guided up, higher and higher. Just that amazing sensation where you notice a cloud in the distance. The cloud is quite like or unlike any other. You notice a cloud in the distance. The cloud is quite unlike any other, for upon this cloud is a white castle. As your dragon approaches the cloud and the white castle, it begins to just gently float down onto the cloud and just land on the cloud, which seems to be a lot more than a cloud, for it can land here. And as you disembark, you notice there's a walkway leading over the moat. Perhaps it's something like a drawbridge. As you make your way over, you notice the magnificence of the castle. It's quite grand, and it's oh so white. As you make your way through the doors of the castle into the courtyard, which seems to have a lake or a pond or a body of water, which just looks so inviting. You glance around at the magnificence of the castle and you make your way to the water and begin to immerse yourself in the water. But you realise it's quite unlike any other water you've ever experienced before. For this water allows you to breathe underneath it. It has the right levels of oxygen and all the other requirements for breath. As you fully immerse yourself, you begin swimming around with such ease. And then you notice a light at the bottom of the pond. You begin to swim towards the light. You swim towards the light, and when you get there, you enter the light and pop out on the other side, which there is a world quite unlike any other. A world perhaps with some strange types of things. The first thing you notice is the grass beneath your feet, for it's purple in colour, and it's the amazing softness that, well, you didn't really quite expect that. As you make your way around, you notice another, well, what appears to be a water feature. But it's unlike any other water you've seen before. It's a different colour purple, and it's a different density than what you're used to. And at first it seems strange, but it also seems inviting. But before you do, there are some things we must do. As you stand before this enchanting water, it's time to just take off your clothes and place them next to this body of water. And then on top of your clothes, I'd like you to place your title there. Whatever defines you from this world we live in. Whether it's the title of the occupation you've given, whether it's the title of Mr., Miss, Mrs., Doctor, and any other range of titles that there may be. Just place that on there, on the clothes, where it belongs. And of course your occupation can go there entirely. Whatever defines you in the things that you do, just simply place that there on the pile. And then any religion or spiritual beliefs that you happen to subscribe to or belong to or have a notion of, just simply place that there as well, along with any political identity, whether it's the way you vote, the way you speak, the way you just place that there as well. Then I'd like you to place your gender there on the pile, whatever identifies you in this world by gender. And then your physical form, that body that was given to us in this world, on this life, just simply place that there on the pile. And then finally, your name. Place that there on the pile. So all that's left is the essence that is you. And it's this essence that I would like to invite into this body of water, this purple substance. And as you enter, you notice the amazing cleansing abilities that it has, what it does for your spirit, what it does for your being. And just immerse yourself totally and completely in this body. Allow it to cleanse every atom, every cell, every molecule, the quantum particles and all the spaces in between, just simply being cleansed by this amazing body of fluid. And then simply grab the pile that you left behind and take that in with you. And just simply cleanse all of that. Just cleanse it all. Just allow a body of water to do what it does in cleansing. Just allow it to do what it does for you. And then place the pile back on the purple grass with that softness that was really quite amazing. And just simply emerge now from the body of water, totally cleansed and revitalized. For it's now time to take on those things that identify you in this world, the physical form, and notice how it's cleansed and changed so that it more represents your spirit now. And notice what that does for you in this new form. And then simply take back the gender that identifies you. And allow that to represent your spirit of being, the essence of who you are. And if there's anything about politics that you wish to take back cleansed, then feel free to take that back too. Same as religion. Anything that you wish to identify from your religion, just simply take that cleansed version back on again now. And take back the identity of occupation, the cleansed version of what it is that identifies you by your occupation, if in fact it's needed at all. In your clothes, those that identify you in this physical form, cleansed, being what it is that you are. And any titles that are appropriate, just simply take back the cleansed version of those titles and allow them to be who you are. And then your name. to simply take back the cleansed version of your name that identifies you in this world that we live in. Make your way back to the light and simply immerse yourself through the light back into the pond that allows you to swim freely and breathe freely in it. When you emerge from that, notice what's different about you. Notice what's different about the courtyard. Is there anything different about the brightness, the things that are there? Is there anything different that you see now that you might not have seen before? Make your way through the doors, over the drawbridge, where you notice your dragon patiently waiting for you. Notice how your dragon has changed now. What is it about the dragon that has changed? How is it different now? What do you notice? And perhaps it notices something about you. What does it notice about you now? It's time to board the dragon, and it takes its first clumsy step as the steps become smoother, and it just glides into the air. Its wings fully expanded, just gliding through the air, allowing the air currents to take it in whichever direction, just soaring through the skies. The gentle updraft, the gentle beings of up and down that just happen as they do. You notice in the distance that the airfield approaches, and the dragon just simply glides itself and guides itself all the way down to the airfield, landing ever so gently and thanking you for the journey that you've taken, as you thank the dragon for taking you on the journey. And you disembark, that sense of knowing, and certainly the sense of cleansed, of being, of who you are now. And just simply knowing that it's this you that is the real you of who you are and who you can be when you're being you. So just allow yourself for a minute or so to imagine some of the interactions you'll have in the later course of today, tomorrow, the days, the weeks, the months, the years and the decades ahead, knowing that when you're being the authentic you, the real you, that things can be different now as you simply speak your truth, your authenticity, the real you and who you are, the identity that is you, all that is you. I'll leave you for a minute or so while you do this. And perhaps noticing those things about you that are more important, those things about you that are less important, those things about you that are true and authentic. As you take control over you, who you are, what you represent, and your authenticity. So now you can come into complete awareness, coming all the way back, opening your eyes, looking forward to the interactions of the days, the weeks, the months, the years, and the decades ahead, as you simply allow you to be the authentic you.